They had been lost for more than 130 years. Tonight, we are helping to break the news. They've been found.
Michigan's renowned shipwreck discoverer David Trotter has chosen WZZM 13 as the media outlet to reveal his recent discoveries. Two schooners that sank in Lake Huron back in the 1800s.
WZZM 13's Brent Ashcroft details the two discoveries in this fascinating installment of Our Michigan Life.
Fascinating is right, guys. The schooner Montezuma sank in Lake Huron in 1871. She collided with another ship, the Hattie Johnson, about 40 miles north of Point O'Barks, which is the tip of the thumb. She took all hands with her. The schooner Venus sunk with a cargo of grindstones during a fierce storm in October of 1887. Both shipwrecks had remained Michigan maritime mysteries until recently. This is never before seen footage of the Venus. First time human eyes have seen this vessel in 130 years. David Trotter, along with divers from his company, Undersea Research Associates, discovered the Venus in May of 2014, but chose to wait to go public with the discovery until now. She sits upright in a depth of 300 feet and is in great condition. Trotter says it didn't take long for his divers to identify this wreck as the Venus because they immediately saw grindstones scattered on the deck and inside the cargo hold. Historical records confirm that the Venus was the only schooner to founder while transporting grindstones on Lake Huron during this time period.
In this instance, this ship containing a load of grindstone and even grindstones on the deck was amazingly intact. The cabin structure is still there. You swim along the rails intact. The decking is in place. You move up, you can see the anchor in place up at the bow. Quite an extraordinary sight. And she sits partially buried in the floor of Lake Huron because of that very significant impact with the collision with the very heavy weighted ship as she hit the bottom.
The second discovery was in June of this year. The schooner Montezuma, which sank in 1871 after colliding with another ship, happened 35 miles east of Oscoda, Michigan. She sits upright in approximately a depth of 170 feet. No loss of life aboard the Montezuma. Cabin structure remains intact 150 years after her sinking. The wheel even remains attached. You can also see clearly the point of impact where the other vessel, the Hattie Johnson, hit her. Locating and exploring the impact point is what helped Trotter identify this ship as the Montezuma.
We were excited about finding it because she was one of the earliest built vintage ships, schooners of the time period. She was actually built 13 years before the war between the states or the Civil War in 1848. We managed to get inside the cabin and do a little bit of investigating, but of course the silt, which is about 2 feet deep, began to build up very quickly and the diver has to get out of there. And we again hope to go back to that and continue exploration of the cabin, looking for the artifacts of the time period.
Unbelievable looking video. We have far more detail written about both of these shipwreck discoveries in our web story. You'll be able to find that at WZZM13.com. Embedded within the web story are extended versions of the exclusive wreck footage you just saw. You can get much more up close and personal with these two wrecks by checking those out. David Trotter has discovered more than 90 shipwrecks on the Great Lakes in his 40-year career as an explorer. You can add 2 more to that total, guys.